shalom, guys.
Shalom.
Yes, welcome to the channel, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You know, all praise to the Most High always. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So, guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about the two big W's. I ain't talking about no West, not no Toby, no Wiggy. Talking about two big W's. Um, Basically, when there's a will, there's a way. Listen to that. When there's a will, there's a way. When there's a will, there's a way.
Do you have the willpower to move to Africa? A lot of people, they watch YouTube, they see Africa, they're like, oh, I want to go there. But the question is, and this is 100% dependent on you, do you have the willpower to make it here? Because Africa is not the States. And anytime you leave America to go somewhere, whether it's Asia, Europe, South America, wherever you're going, you're quickly going to learn that America is pretty much the only country that operates like America. So you won't have all the conveniences, you won't have all the air conditioning, or if you do, it may cost a lot more than America. You won't have all of the fast food. You won't have all of the chemicals that you're used to. So your body could go through withdrawals, right? Even your mind will go through withdrawals from being addicted to the drug that is America. So you need to have the strength and the willpower to detach from Babylon and all of her craziness, the racism, the crazy food, the crazy water. I just watched a video last night that reminded me of how bad the tap water is in America because I kind of forgot about that. But it was talking about all the chemicals, all the fluoride. There's like a certain percentage of mercury in some areas in America. Columbus, Ohio wasn't one of them, but I think Cincinnati, Ohio was. So there's just the list goes on the craziness that's in America, the violence, the impending wars, the hyperinflation. So you have to make the decision to say within yourself, just like if you start a business, just like if you do anything in life, if you want to become a farmer, if you want to become whatever you want to be, you have to make the decision to decide if you're going to have the willpower or not.
Exactly. And if you got the willpower, you'll be good. Because the Most High gave it to you. So if He give you an idea and you just go with it, I'm telling you, it will work out.
It's true.
If you put that work in and you already have that faith, everything will work out. So make sure you guys put your work or put your work with your faith. Because I know most of the people that watch this, of course you have the faith, but are you truly trying to do the work?
Yep. And make sure you look for wisdom and understanding in moving to Africa, starting your business in Africa, and everything you do. The scriptures actually talk about how a plan without counsel fails. And it also talks about in the book of Sirach, which is Ecclesiasticus, which is one of the books they took out of the Bible. It talks about how when you go for counsel to someone, only go and listen to people who have been where you are. So you wouldn't ask somebody who is poor or doesn't know how to run a business how to start a business. So it's the same thing with everything else in life. Make sure you're seeking wise counsel and you get wisdom to actually implement your move to Africa plan, because there's a lot of things that involve moving to Africa. It's not just, hop on the plane, not have a business idea, not understand a few other countries that you would go to. Even when we left, we knew, like, okay, if
Yeah,
it
we
doesn't
had a
work in
plan.
Tanzania,
Yeah,
maybe we would check out Ethiopia, maybe we would go to Zambia,
yeah,
right? So you have to have a plan, right? If there's no vision, everything fails.
exactly, exactly. So of course we're saying jump, but you gotta have a plan if you jump. Like it's very simple. I don't know if that's simple. I mean, it's simple to me and
It
to
is
you,
simple. It's
but
simple. It's that's
but you gotta
that
have
should
a
be common
plan.
sense.
You gotta have a plan, no matter what. I know people. Hey, of course, you gotta trust in the Most High. You gotta, you know, do His will, follow what He's telling you. But if you don't have a plan, if you're just jumping without a plan, it's gonna be. Of course, He's gonna lead you through the way that He wants you to. But it's gonna be tougher, and it's things that you
and
won't have.
more expensive.
Yeah, you won't have to go through if you really focus and know what your plan is.
I think the main thing the diaspora always tells us when they get here, one of the instructions that they received from us that they didn't listen to, that they go back and they're like, dang, I should listen to that, is to open 4 and 5 different bank accounts and make sure one of those bank accounts is SoFi International. So you can have free ATM fees, because any other bank, unless it's like a travel digital nomad bank,
Yeah,
you're going to lose $7 to $11 on average with
even
each
more,
transaction.
even more than that, because you're gonna get charged by the bank. You're gonna get charged by the ATM fee, so that's like $14 to $20. Yeah, but just have a plan. So that's why we do these videos, to let you guys know, hey, um, we are here for you. We are really here for you. That's all we're trying to do, is use our skills and talents to help other people know what to do to create a plan and things of that nature. And what we have provided for you guys, please check the links in the description box. Use the coupon code, and make sure you're not really jumping. Make sure you have a plan, then jump.
When you said that, it made me think of like a skydiver. Like, what if a skydiver would just jump without having the parachute on their back and having all the stuff that they need? Like, what if they just jump out? They're gonna crash and they're gonna die. But if they have everything they need, they're jumping out, and it may seem scary at first, but it's gonna be exhilarating. It's gonna be thrilling. It's gonna be this incredible experience because they planned correctly.
Hmm.
So be the person that plans correctly, especially with this hyperinflation. There's not a lot of room for mistakes, especially when you travel halfway across the world. And so just avoid being that person, especially if you have children. Especially. Check out the links in the description, check out Dream Life Africa, and binge watch our videos. We have lots of information for you.
Exactly. And I would say multiply your talents. Really, check it out, because we're trying to really set you up before you come.
The worst thing you can do is come here, and we're not the only ones who say this. There's other YouTubers that do Africa content that say this. The worst thing you can do is come here without knowing how to start a business, without knowing anything about marketing, without knowing anything about how to run a business. And then you come here and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to just up and start a business. And then 3 to 4 months later, you're back in America because you didn't really learn how to start a business and because you had no experience in that area. So when you're not knowledgeable in a certain area, you have to educate yourself and become knowledgeable in that area so that you can actually produce those fruits before you land on the ground. Because you're already going to have to worry about, okay, where am I going to find a house? Where am I going to live? Do I want to put my children in school? Trying to understand the culture. So adding finances as a problem on top of that, that's a recipe for disaster.
Hmm. And I don't like those recipes.
Me neither.
Those recipes not good. It's really not.
Yeah, so
So guys,
learn before you go. Get everything established before you go. That's the safest thing to do. That's what we did before we left. We didn't just come here and then jump on the ground like, all right, let's start a new business. No, we already had our marketing business. We already knew how to start a business and how to market a business. So that's why when we registered Journey with Us International, it's profitable and it works well. And it's how we stay here.
yeah, hallelujah.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed this content. Make sure you like, comment, share this video with somebody that you believe it will help. So subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification to be updated with us, or updated, up to date. Let's say up to date with us, updated with us. Yeah. So shalom, shalom, guys.
Shalom, and make sure you have the willpower.
When there's a will, there's a way. When there's a will, there's a way. There's a will, there's a way. Hallelujah.